to a House divided and a Senate too. Democrats in both chambers are taking swipes at one another over power, positioning, and politics. Chief Congressional Correspondent Mike Emanuel takes a look at the problems within the Democratic Party.
Massachusetts Democrat Congressman Stephen Lynch openly said on TV this week it's time for the House Democratic leader to step aside.
Nancy Pelosi will not lead us back into the majority.
Lynch's colleague Michael Capuano, who led Pelosi's transition in 2006 when she was elected Speaker, said it's time for her to take a new approach.
I think we need leadership that understands that if something you're doing is not working, change what you're doing.
Capuano later backpedaled, saying Pelosi is making the changes to help House Democrats win. Across the Capitol, Senate leadership is going through a transition. When Harry Reid announced he would not seek re-election, New York's Chuck Schumer quickly rallied support to be the next Democrat leader. That included the guy ahead of him in leadership, Illinois' Dick Durbin. Yet when Durbin aides suggested the two had a handshake agreement on a mutual endorsement for Durbin to be whip, Schumer spokesman Matt House said, quote, "That did not happen, and they know that." Schumer has also jabbed the White House on its Iran nuclear framework, saying he strongly believes Congress should have the right to disapprove any agreement. Meanwhile, as the president tries to generate momentum for a Trans-Pacific Partnership trade deal, Massachusetts Democrat Senator Elizabeth Warren says it should raise alarm bells for everyone and has accused the administration of lacking transparency.
They refuse to make the text of the trade agreement public. If they are sure they have fixed this problem, then they need to show us the new provisions, not wave their hands around and just say, don't worry.
Senator Warren occupies a big space in the Democratic Party right now. She clearly is looked to as the leader of the most liberal, the most progressive faction. They traditionally have been very skeptical about trade deals. She might feel a little freer to do it with the presidential clock ticking down.
Today, Massachusetts freshman Congressman Seth Moulton said lawmakers should hold elections to determine committee chairs instead of following a seniority-based process. It is a time of transition, if not turmoil, for Democrats. Brett?